As the night settles in and the noise of the world fades away, I come into your presence, God, without rushing, without pretending to be strong, bringing with me everything this day has placed on my heart, the thoughts that followed me quietly, the emotions I didn't have words for, the moments that felt heavy and the moments that felt empty. And I sit here with you in this stillness, breathing slowly, letting my shoulders relax, letting my mind soften, reminding myself that I am safe because you are near. And as I begin to talk to you in this gentle way, I don't try to organize my thoughts or make perfect prayers. I simply let my heart speak, trusting that you understand even what I cannot explain. And I tell you, God, about the tiredness I feel deep inside, the worries that return again and again, the questions that remain unanswered. And I ask you to hold them for me tonight, to take what feels too heavy, to quiet what feels restless, to bring peace to places inside me that feel unsettled. And as I imagine placing these things into your hands, I feel a sense of release, like setting down a burden I was never meant to carry alone. And in this quiet moment, I remember that you are not distant. You are close, closer than my own breath, watching over me with patience and love, never turning away, never growing tired of listening. And I allow myself to rest in that truth, letting it sink slowly into my heart. As I remain here with you, God, I begin to notice how the stillness around me feels gentle rather than empty, how the silence feels full of your presence. And I let my breathing slow even more, inhaling calm, exhaling worry, trusting that you are working in ways I cannot see, even now. And I speak to you about tomorrow, about the unknown moments ahead, about the things I cannot control. And instead of holding on to them with fear, I place them into your care, believing that you are already in my future, preparing the way, guiding each step before I ever take it. And this brings a quiet comfort to my heart, reminding me that I do not need to have all the answers tonight, that this moment is not for solving problems or planning every detail, but for resting, for trusting, for allowing myself to be held by your peace. And as I let go of the need to understand everything, my thoughts begin to slow, my body begins to relax, and I feel a gentle calm spreading through me, steady and reassuring. In this calm, God, I listen with my heart rather than my ears, and I sense your peace speaking softly within me, not with loud words or commands, but with a quiet assurance that tells me I am safe, that I am seen, that I am cared for. And I allow those gentle truths to settle deep inside my soul, washing away fear, easing anxiety, bringing rest to places that have been tense for far too long. And I remind myself that nothing in my life is hidden from you. Nothing is too broken. Nothing is too small. And because of this, I do not need to hold myself together tonight. I can simply be here, resting in your presence, trusting that you are enough. And as my body grows heavier with rest, and my breathing becomes soft and steady, I allow sleep to draw near without resistance, knowing that even as my eyes close, you remain awake, watching over me with care. And as the night stretches on, God, I remain with you in this peaceful space, no longer feeling the need to speak quickly or fill the silence, because the silence itself feels sacred now, like a soft blanket resting over my thoughts. And I allow myself to simply exist here, aware of your nearness, aware of the steady rhythm of my breathing, aware of the way my heart feels lighter than it did before. And I remember that you have been with me through every hour of this day, through every moment I didn't notice, every moment I felt strong, and every moment I felt weak. And you will be with me through every moment of this night as well, guarding my rest, surrounding me with peace I don't have to earn or explain. I think back over this day with you, God, not to judge myself or replay mistakes, but to gently place every memory into your hands, the conversations that linger in my mind, the words I wish I had said differently, the moments that brought joy, and the moments that quietly hurt. And I trust you to sort through them with kindness, keeping what will help me grow and releasing what no longer needs to stay. And as I do this, I feel a deeper sense of calm, like my soul is being tidied and cared for, like a loving hand is smoothing out the creases left behind by worry and fatigue. And now, God, I allow myself to rest more fully, letting my body sink into the surface beneath me, feeling supported, held, and safe. And I remind myself that rest is not a weakness, that sleep is not avoidance, but a gift you designed to restore me, to heal me in quiet ways I may never fully see. And I trust that while I sleep, you will continue to work, renewing my strength, steadying my emotions, and preparing my heart for whatever tomorrow brings. Even if I don't know what that is yet, as my thoughts become slower and softer, God, I let go of the need to stay alert, the need to stay guarded, the need to stay in control, and I imagine myself resting under your care like a child who knows they are protected, knowing that nothing can reach me without passing through your hands first. And this truth brings a deep comfort that settles into my chest, easing my heartbeat, quieting my mind, and allowing my entire being to relax. If there are parts of me still holding on to fear, God, I gently offer them to you now. The fear of tomorrow, the fear of disappointment, the fear of not being enough, and I trust you to replace them with peace. Not all at once, not forcefully, but slowly and tenderly, in the way only you can. And I remind myself that your peace does not depend on circumstances, that it remains steady even when life feels uncertain. And I rest in that assurance as my awareness begins to fade into rest. And as sleep draws nearer, God, I place one final prayer into your care, not a request filled with words, but a quiet intention of trust, a surrender that says, I am here and I am yours. And I allow that simple truth to carry me gently into rest, knowing that you are faithful, that you are kind, and that you are watching over me through every moment of this night. So now, remain still, letting these words soften and fade, allowing your breathing to guide you deeper into peace, knowing that nothing more is required of you, that you are safe, loved, and held. And as sleep comes naturally, let it come without effort, without resistance, trusting that God's presence remains with you in the quiet, surrounding you with peace until morning light gently returns. And now, there is nothing more to say, nothing more to hold, nothing more to do. Rest here in this quiet moment, breathing slowly, feeling safe, feeling calm. God is with you in the stillness, watching over you with love. Let your thoughts fade, let your body relax, let sleep come naturally. You are held, you are protected, you are at peace. Good night.